Hi, my name is Martha. I am in my 40s and I've had a lot of chronic back pain over the years, and since 2009 it was getting really bad. Um, but I just carried on with life thinking it was just one of those things that happen as you get older. And I just found that last year it got to a point where I couldn't even get out of bed. It was really bad. My children, who are 17 and 15, were my carers. They were running the bath for me, getting me out of bed, and the house, everything went to pieces. I couldn't do anything. But then last year, at the end of the year, I heard about Marie-Agnes and the Atlas prophylax treatment that you can have on your neck. And I used to be an orthopedic nurse as well, so it made sense to me, and I could see why it was important to have the C1 in place and how it would affect the whole of the body if it was out of place. So I came along and had the treatment, and at the end of June I had my first treatment, and I did start to feel the side effects and some of the symptoms returning, but after that I have been amazed with the results. I've been able to do things that I haven't done for over a year. I mean, one week I baked 3 cakes in a week for friends, which was amazing. And that was on top of doing normal chores and doing things with my children. And last week we went on holiday, and I was able to load the car up, drive up to Cumbria, which was a 3-hour journey, unload everything, and still not have any backache. I had a very mild backache, but that was all. And on a normal day, if I was just, this time last year, if I was just to pack the bags, that would have been it. I wouldn't have been able to do any more. So yeah, it's just been amazing, and I would recommend it to anybody who needed to have this treatment. One of the lots of things that can cause the CD1 to go out of place, and I know that one of the things that caused it in my case, was that I had a whiplash injury many years ago when I was driving my car and somebody hit the back of my car, and that I know that was probably one of the causes. But also, as I was a nurse, I used to do a lot of lifting, and so I know after that, during that time, I noticed that I started to get pain in my wrists, my elbow, my shoulder, and then it went to my neck, and they thought it was RSI. So there's been a culmination of different things that I've gone through over life that probably caused it, but I would definitely say that one of them was whiplash, because I remember having to wear a collar for so long. My children, my son had a very traumatic birth, forceps delivery. He had a cord around his neck and he was quite traumatized during the birth, and so he's just had his treatment as well, and I know that he's going to have more healing. And my daughter, she had a normal birth, but she was found to have one leg shorter than the other, so she's had the treatment as well, and she's actually a lot better with her back pain. So it is important to have the C1 in the right place, to have the foundation. Like having your house built, you have the foundation laid correctly, so everything else on top of it will be stable, and that is really important, and I'm really pleased to have been able to have that done for my children as well.